So, first work weekend since I've been Instacarting. I don't really consider that work. That was just survival. But first time back at a machine shop in a while. Oh man, I made the right choice. I went to the right place. The only bad thing about choosing between two different jobs is when you're not sure if one could turn out shit, and you might turn the shit one. You might pick the bad one. You don't want that to happen. But at Triangle, they wanted there was more precision machining going on. That was they wanted their machinists to do the coding too, not their engineers. But over at Precision Rail, they have their engineers do the blueprints and the coding and the SolidWorks and Millworks and all that stuff. So the machinists on the floor don't have to do that. We just do the offsetting and still get paid pretty damn well to do it. So I saw that the last few days and found that out, and I was like, yep, I chose the right place. I'm not trying to have to I don't want to get into coding. I don't want to get into SolidWorks or Millworks, because once that happens, I'm going to get drawn into machining, and then I'm going to get stuck in it. And that's my fear. I have a small fear that now that I've started machining again, that I'm going to get comfortable in it, get in my comfort zone. And man, yesterday when we were at work, the guy training me, he was so cool. I'm being trained by a different guy now, different part of the shop. This guy's better. He didn't sit on his ass the whole time after he showed me how to do things like the first trainer, but that's okay. And I've been getting a lot of compliments and stuff from the people there saying, yeah, you seem like you really like this, and I've heard nothing but good things about you so far. So one of the manager supervisors or whatever came up to me yesterday, and he's like, yeah, you're gonna be all right here. We're gonna bounce you around a little bit every few days, get you situated, but you're gonna do just fine. And I was like, yeah, I am. It's like, all right, cool. I feel good about it. I saw the boss the day before yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, Thursday. And I was like, dude, just thanks for having me again on the team and being a part of your company and everything. I really appreciate it, man. I'm so glad to be in the machining realm again. I've missed it, and I really have. I have missed it. I live for this shit. I love it. I like machining. It's fun. It's a good cause. It makes the world go round. And there's constant move for, you can learn forever in the CNC realm. If I want to, I could go to the engineering aspect of it. I could go to the coding aspect of it. I could go to the blueprint making aspect of it. I don't think I ever will, because I would like to counsel. But minds change, things happen. Who knows what life holds? Who knows what God holds? Life and God are very trippy. And sometimes paths seem clear, but then they get changed. It's weird. I would like to be a counselor. I think I'd be a great counselor. But maybe I'd be too harsh. I don't know. I might not fit into the cut cloth of the counseling world. But I'm sure going to try, because I would love to at least try it out. I can always machine on the side while I go to school, and that's what I plan to do. So I'm going to take this first semester or two to save up money for a vehicle, and then get my own place, right? Get situated, get settled in a little bit, save up some money. And I'm defaulted on my loans and grants technically, so I'm pretty sure. I mean, the school would work something out with me. They would work something out with me. I'm almost 100% sure they would work something out with me because it's only been a couple of years. And it's only like 6K, something like that. It's not that much. It's only 3 semesters. They would probably still let me take out loans and grants, but I've technically defaulted on them. I haven't paid any of them back. So they might want me to make little payments as I go. I don't want to do that. Like if I go into school, starting out, I want financial aid. I don't want to pay for anything. I want to go to school and get money from them through loans and grants, and then I want to work on the side. Or I want a full-time school. But like I've got my hands in machining again. Like I really love this stuff. Like it's so fun, and it just, the work days when you machine whip by so fast. And just like all the cool tools and tooling and the inserts for lathes and the mill inserts and fucking boring bars and cutting tools and threading tools and gauges and thread gauges, and like there's just so much cool stuff. Like how can you not be fascinated by the world of milling and lathe and EDM? Like we do have an EDM machine too. I don't know how to run it. Electronic discharge machine. I'd like to learn sometime. It's a wire that so if I remember correctly, EDM cuts by a wire that generates a spark inside of a pool of ionized water. The part sits in a pool of ionized water, and then the cutting tool is a wire that's precision cut to a certain something, and a charge is discharged through the wire, and it sparks through the ionized water, and it cuts the metal that way through the ionized water. And the spark is what actually cuts the metal, apparently. I think that's pretty cool. I would like to learn it one of these days. It's more focused on precision machining, like that's like more precise. Like we're getting down to like 10,000s, 100,000s, millions even. But the Swiss machining too gets really low as well, and that's a whole nother realm of machining. Like there's so many machine shops too that you can bounce back and forth from. Like if I really wanted to, I literally could just go around bouncing from machine shop to machine shop every few years, just learning new things, learning new parts of the trade, learning new types of machining. I kind of like the Swiss machining style because like the Swiss turning centers we had at school, they could run multiple programs at once. So you could run 2 programs on one part. Like it was wild. And so you could have two cutting tools cutting your part on the lathe at the same time. It was fucking wild. Like really cool stuff. But Swiss is a whole nother beast. I don't know. I've missed this. I have missed machining so much. I'm so glad to be back into it. Man. It's good money too. You find a good shop when they ask you what you want and they offer you more than you ask. And then on top of it, they give you a premium when you're about to get bumped off of training. Like that's cool. I think if I would have went to Triangle Tool, I would have been in trouble. The guy was a great trainer. Like he would have been an awesome trainer, but they would have thrown too much at me at once. Here at Precision Rail, a lot of the machining doesn't have too tight of a tolerance. It's always 1 thou or more. Sometimes it's down into 10 thous, but usually it's in the thou range. And like all the programming and blueprinting gets done on the other side. We just get handed blueprints, read them. We do our setup for the tools. I don't even know if we upload the programs into the machines. We probably do. But we do the tool setup, select our tools, and the engineers tell you, because SolidWorks and Millworks will spit out the tools you need, right? But you'll alter the speeds and feeds and the tools to some degree to your personal, what you think is better, right? And so on the floor, we'll decide. They'll tell you what to, like, insert such K, N, M, M, N, G. Like, it's crazy. Like, all the inserts have a bunch of letters and numbers as serial numbers and stuff, and to define their characteristics. Whether they're tungsten or just carbide or whatever. It's cool, right? And I forgot. I don't remember the hieroglyphics anymore, or what the letters and the acronyms mean. I totally have forgotten. I learned it in school and forgot it. But they do have a meaning. But on the order of operation sheets that come with the blueprints, it says the tool and what kind of inserts to use with the tools. So we don't even really have to, like, they tell us. On the floor, you just go and find that shit. Not hard, you just have to know how to read them. And that's not hard either. Oh man, I've missed machining so much. I'm so excited to be machining again. I'm a little afraid that I'm going to get stuck in the machining world. Then I'm going to get sidetracked. But, I mean, I love it. I like doing this. I like machining metal. I like watching a lathe or a mill just peel metal off of a part like it's nothing. Something that's hard like cast iron, and just shredding through it like there's no tomorrow. Just spitting chips everywhere, coolant going everywhere. Like, it's so fucking cool, man. How can you not like that? And then all the measuring tools, the micrometers, the dial calipers, the thread gauges, the bore gauges. Like, there's so much cool stuff to measure with too. And then the blueprint reading, and there's just so many angles to machining. Like, how can you not like it? When I think about machining, like, I think about how complex it is. Like, this is another thing that God created. How he created how he created the mathematics and the geometry that goes into these machining capabilities. We use what he's given us on the earth and in the universe, right? The geometry and the mathematics and the elements and the materials. We use this to make these machines, right? But the geometry and the dimensioning is his. Like, that's his design. The space and time is his design. We just use it. We just utilize it to make what we need to make. And I think about that, and I just think about, like, how we're taking a part of God's grand design, and we're making these beautiful parts to make the world go round. Like, it's crazy. It's really, like, I try to wrap my head around it all the time, and it's just mind-blowing. And it feels good. It gives you a taste of creation. That's what really got me into machining. Like, I got to taste what it was like to create something, to take a hunk of steel or cold rolled steel or cast iron, to take this piece and to machine it and make it look beautiful with threads and gauges and holes and radii and corners and all that stuff. Like, it's engravings and, like, it's crazy. I've missed it. Like, I feel like I'm back at home again. It feels good. It feels good to be home. Now I just gotta switch location, and then I'll truly be home. Like, slowly, everything comes together. Very slowly, but it does.